Yo, welcome back, peeps. Derek here, bringing you my DVD and Blu-ray update for the month of October. It's been a really interesting month, the month of October for me, because as you all know, if you've been following my channel, I've been doing the 31 Days of Horror, which was a very interesting series, I might add, and a lot of these films I did review in that series. Some of them I didn't. I had a few older films that I have been holding off on. And it's been really interesting, I have to say, for the most part. And I haven't really picked up a lot of stuff this month, to be honest. Well, it's less than usual, let's put it that way, but it's more quality over quantity. Some of the stuff I did get as stuff to review from companies. I'll let you know which companies or which ones. And yeah, I like I'm building my YouTube channel, and I'm like getting these companies out here because they're actually companies I do enjoy the films from for different reasons, of course. And I did buy a lot of DVDs, but it's more like and Blu-rays, but it was more like quality over quantity with this month for me, because I did get a few big items and I really enjoy them. A few expensive stuff, but other than that, this update's gonna be solid for you guys. So let's do this. First up, we'll get into some DVDs. Artsploitation Films sent me over 4 films that I actually asked them for to review. And of the 4 of the DVDs that they sent me, I only reviewed 2 of them so far. I'm going to be doing the other 2 really soon. So, Hidden in the Woods, I got a review up for this. Check it out. It's under my 31 Days of Horror. It's actually a very popular review on that series. It's a very interesting film, and if you want to know my full thoughts on it, check out that review. I believe it's day 9 or 10. It's one of those days. It's one of the earlier ones. I know that. Check out that review. And the other film I reviewed on the 31 Days of Horror that Artsploitation sent me is Horror Stories, which is a really interesting anthology. I really highly enjoyed this film. It's a very solid anthology with an awesome wraparound story. I highly enjoyed it. Check out that review for my full thoughts on it. Awesome film. And these 2 I haven't watched yet. I'll be reviewing them soon. Weather, which is, I heard about it before. It's like the Swedish version of The Evil Dead. Look at that cover. You know what you're going to get into with that. It's going to be a lot of demonic possession and stuff in this. So I'm pumped to check this one out from Artsploitation. And this one will probably be my next random review coming up. Probably on Monday. It's going to be Reckless with, this is the remake of The Disappearance of Alice Creed, the British film, which is a film I have seen. I thought it was okay. I'm kind of interested in this one because I heard people said they liked it more, and I'm kind of interested because I never seen like a remake of an English film that's remade from a different country. It's usually the other countries that are being remade over here. So I'm kind of interested to see what they would do with this story, because it is a very interesting story, I must say. So I'll be checking this one out and be reviewing this on Monday. Look out for that review. And if you've seen my unboxing video, you already know that Wild Eye Releasing sent me a few films. I have reviewed 4 of the ones they sent me, and I'll show you them off real quick. Jurassic Prey. I did this in middle of the 31 Days of Horror because it's a killer dinosaur film, but it's a cheesy one at that, by Mark Polonia of the Polonia brothers. If you're really not a fan of his films, you might not like this, but I highly enjoyed it because I actually enjoy Polonia brother films. Like, they're so bad they're good type deal. And yeah, I do recommend you grab this if you do like the Polonia brother stuff. It's up there with some of their other films for me. And speaking of Polonia, I got one that he actually produced and directed by Brett Piper, Queen Crab. I highly enjoyed this. It was a fun ride. It's kind of in the same level as Jurassic Prey, kind of, but I enjoyed it a little more than Jurassic Prey because there's a lot more elements to the story that I actually liked, including like the stop motion animation. Even though Jurassic Prey did have stop motion animation in it too, this one had a little bit more in it. So I recommend both these films if you like creature features and stuff, and you want to see like just good cheesy stuff, pretty much. Yeah, Queen Crab, awesome film. Another one I reviewed, Plague So Pleasant. This is a very interesting take on the zombie genre, which is a very satire genre in my opinion of genres. And it's very well and fresh, and I really enjoyed it. For the budget it was really like a very interesting like zombie film, I have to say. Check this film out. And the last one I reviewed from Wild Eye so far is Ebola Zombies. I did this under my random reviews playlist, so if you want to check out that review. It's a very fun and interesting film, I have to say that, because it is Asian. I believe it's from Hong Kong, I believe, the country of origin. I could be wrong though, but it's in subtitles, so you have to read it. Even though, like, I'm just gonna show you real quick. I was skimming through this whole like back area. This is it. Nowhere does it say that it's in Mandarin with subtitles on the case, which could annoy some people if they purchase this and they don't know that. I actually say that in my review, but check out my review for my full thoughts on it. I had fun with it. Awesome film. And these are the ones I still got a review that they sent me. Desolate. Looks interesting. It's like a post-apocalyptic film. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Even though I think the movie's like, because I haven't watched it yet, bad, that is an awesome title to sell your film. Because it's like screaming like, because, you know, Steven Spielberg directed Jaws, and this is a kind of like, you know, Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is also directed by Spielberg, so it's kind of it's going to try and sell itself as like a combination of both those films, so it's kind of funny. Yeah, see how it is. Mold. I heard actually good things about this. I'm going to be doing this one real soon. It's probably my next one I'll be doing for Wild Eye. And Dead Woman's Hollow, which looks interesting. I'll give them that. It's kind of, it says it's based on true events, but a lot of films say that too, so, you know, but it probably is. See how it is. Alright, here's the DVDs I picked up for myself. The Other. I reviewed this on my 31 Days of Horror. Very interesting, like, psychological horror film, I have to say. If you want to hear my full thoughts on it, check out that review. The big daddy of them all. This was Money in the Bank right here. Oh, yeah. The Redson Tower. If you can read that. This is a film from Toe Tag. It's from Fred Vogel. It's a film that I actually watched, but I didn't get to review it on the series because I watched it the way I was doing it. I wanted to review films that I've seen before, but I actually want to watch like all the, because this is the 5-disc edition with the 5 discs, as you can see. Yeah. So I wanted to watch, like, maybe I'll do like a whole review on the whole like set and stuff. I want to get, because I watched the first 2 discs, and the second disc is just unbelievable because it's like a 2.5 hour like documentary on the film, which I find highly enjoyable. And yeah, and there's like 3 more discs, so I'm moving on. I did highly enjoy this film, and I do recommend people grabbing this release because it's just an awesome release. Even if you're like not fans of like the August Underground films, which I haven't seen, but I heard like mixed opinions on them and stuff. This film doesn't seem like it's the same type of film the way they were describing that film. So I would pick this up because I highly enjoyed it. It's not like, I know like August Underground supposedly like snuff films. This is like a normal movie, so I do highly recommend The Redson Tower. It's pretty awesome. Alright, the new film from Dustin Mills, Invalid. There's some like stuff on the bottom there I can't show you. Yeah, I can't wait to check this out. I was gonna do it on the series, but there's so many films and plan, and there was other ones that I wanted to watch more. And at the end of the series, I wanted to do a lot more older type films. So this one was put in the end. I'm gonna do like a review on it soon, though. Probably save this for I'm gonna start the Dustin Mills series back up. Yeah, this one, I heard really good things about this one. Just the tag, the thing on the back of the cover, I'm not going to read the plot to you, but it says it's Maniac meets Psycho meets Patrick with camera work and light inspired by the Italian greats of Bava, Fulci, and Argento. That sold me. So, I can't wait to check this one out. Yeah, Dustin Mills. Awesome director. Alright, next up I got this Elvira movie macabre double feature, which includes Blue Sunshine and Monsteroid. I pretty much purchased this for Blue Sunshine. And yeah, I like these. It's kind of like they have the feature where you can watch it, just the movie alone, or with Elvira, like she hosts it. I believe it was actually part of her show that she had back on in early days. I'm not really too sure. I could be wrong though. But I like these like things like the host and stuff because I used to watch Elvira back in the day. So this brings back memories. So I'll be checking this out real soon. And I got another one with just another Elvira's movie macabre with The Devil's Wedding Day. It was very cheap, so I decided to pick it up. Can't wait to check those out. Another one I picked up is this Tartan Asian Extreme film called Aki Oxy. I butchered the hell out of that probably, but it's kind of, what country is this from? South Korea, so I'll probably dig this one. I'm big into like Korean cinema. And by the looks of it and the plot of it, from what I read from the back, it does look and sound interesting. the root of all evil. So I'll be checking this one out soon. Probably watch that in a few. I actually am watching the Oliver Stone film, The Hand. I actually have it paused right now, just to do this update for you guys. Alright, next I got Hour of the Wolf by Ingmar Bergman. This is a film I heard good things about. I'm trying to get more into Bergman cinema. So I picked this up. This is the UK MGM release of it. I know that the MGM US release is out of print. So I picked this bad Larry up. I believe it was like £4, so it wasn't really too bad. Yeah, this looks interesting. I'm going to be checking this one out real soon. Alright, next up I got a Criterion DVD. What happened was they actually gave me $10 credit because they had like this special offer when you signed up with Facebook. So I got this for $10 off, so that was pretty stoked for that. Carnival of Souls. Awesome film. I reviewed it on my 31 Days of Horror. Check out that review. Two films that one I have watched some of, but I fell asleep because I have a weird sleep schedule since I work overnight, so it stayed with me during the week because I was on vacation. First one's Patrick. I haven't watched this yet. And this one I did watch some of, Dark Forces. It was kind of strange and odd, but I kind of wanted to see how the story was going to go with it. So I'll be watching this one real soon. It does look very interesting. Australian films. Alright, that's it for the DVDs. What I got next is some Blu-rays. Alright, this is the only one that Artsploitation sent for me to review. It's their newest release. It came out the 27th of October. If you haven't seen that review yet, check it out. It's an awesome review. And the title goes by Bloody Knuckles. Very fun film. I forgot to show this in my review. It actually has this in the back of like the sleeve. It has the actual art of the comic book in the case, which is pretty awesome. Because the main character is a comic book artist, and he actually draws that comic in the film. So yeah, check out that review to know my full thoughts on this. It's a fun ride. There's so many horror comedies come out, but some of them are like, well, I haven't seen a lot of them either, but horror comedies are usually hit and miss with me. This one was a hit. Awesome film. Okay, the next two I picked up were from everyone's favorite company, Code Red. That's exaggeration because I know there's a lot of controversy with that company, but I like the films they put out, and if they're ones I do want, I will pick them up. I'm that kind of like say if they release like The Sect, that they announced that one, I'll be picking that one up because it's a film I always wanted to see, and yeah, I'll just be blabbering. So yeah, I do like the films they put out, but do I agree with everything? No, but I'm not gonna complain about a company. You know? First up, Just Before Dawn, I reviewed this on my 31 Days of Horror. It's a film by Jeff Lieberman, and I know it has like a hit and mix crowd with some people because it does have a slow build up. But I enjoy slow burn films, so it wasn't too bad on me. But if you do like slashers, I say give this one a shot. if you like know, like if you watch my review and stuff, I do say it's a slow moving film, and don't expect a lot of like kills and stuff. But check out that review to know my full thoughts on it. Awesome film. And this one I haven't watched yet, and well, actually, it's a lot. I did watch some of it, but same thing with like Dark Forces. Just the sleep pattern and stuff is killing me. That's the Strangeness. My buddy Matt from You and Your Horror Movies actually told me about this one, and yeah, I can't wait to check it out because the way he was describing it, like the creature in the film looks like a vagina. Can't wait to check that one out. Next up, Call Girl of Cthulhu. I did a review on this. I actually highly enjoyed this film. I do recommend everyone pick up this Blu-ray from Camp Motion Pictures. It's an awesome film. Fun ride. Another review film, Mosquito. Check out that review. Awesome film. I know the transfer is probably not the greatest Synapse transfer, but the way I enjoy it, they actually give you the booklet, like this little sleeve that tells you about the transfer. And it's out. That's all that matters with this film. Awesome film. Splinter. I reviewed this. It's a film that I was on my back burner list for a while, and I finally picked it up. I highly enjoyed it. I haven't seen it before. Yeah, I reviewed it on my 31 Days of Horror, so check out that review. Yeah, I was excited when this came out. Christine from Sony. Awesome release. So glad this is out for more people to see. This shows you that the people that don't give in to Twilight Times' stuff, it will usually finally get a release down the road. Thank you, Sony, for releasing this and proving to everyone that you guys are awesome. Awesome film. What We Do in Your Shadows, I highly enjoyed this film. Check out my review. Check it out. Double feature of Food of the Gods and Frogs from Scream Factory. I reviewed both these films on my 31 Days series, so check out those reviews. Lost After Dark. Still haven't watched it yet. It's going to be played in legitly after this film's over. So, I'll be watching it soon. Maybe I'll do a review on it. This one, oh, I forgot to mention, we did this secret grab in my Facebook group, the 22 Shots of Moods and Horror that I'm part of. And we each did kind of like a secret Santa thing. And my person sent me over 3 films, which is awesome because we put like films on a list that we wanted. And she chose 3, and I'll show you the 2 that I reviewed. First up is Torso by Sergio Martino. I highly enjoyed this. Check out that review. And Slaughter Hotel from Fernando Di Leo. Awesome film. Check out my review. And this one they sent me, but I'm saving this because I'm actually going to be doing a theme week on this director. So I'll be reviewing this then. And it's going to be called Gene Rollin, if you know him. Fascination. Gene Rollin's a director that has a lot of hit and miss. I could see why people don't like his films, but I highly enjoy them. So be on the lookout for that in the future. My series is Gene Rollin Week. And my last Blu-ray, well, normal Blu-ray pickup, and I haven't watched it sadly because it doesn't play in my player at all. The Loved Ones, and it pisses me the fuck off because all my other Region Bs play fine. I put this one in. I know it's on Region B. It doesn't play. Put it on, tried other regions, it doesn't play. I don't know if it's the disc or I don't know. So, any questions or any advice on this fucking release? Because it's really ticking me off. Sorry about that. I had to let off some steam about that one. Because it's a film I do want to see. Probably end up just grabbing the DVD. Alright, let's get into some box sets real quick. First up, got a Blu-ray set here from Arrow Video, and that is the Black Cats box set. If you haven't seen this yet, it comes with Lucio Fulci's The Black Cat and Sergio Martino's Your Vice is a Locked Room and Only I Have a Key. This booklet's insane. I love this booklet it comes with. It comes with the actual Black Cat short story by Edgar Allan Poe that both these films are loosely based off of. But this is an awesome box set to put together. 2 Italian films from 2 Italian directors, both inspired by Poe. And yeah, there's some awesome features. Well, I only watched one film in here, I won't lie. I'm going to have to do a review on the Black Cat at some point. Give my thoughts on Arrow's version of the film. But I could already tell, like, because the Blue Underground DVD is bare bones, that this is awesome already because it has some awesome special features on it. So yeah, I highly recommend this release. It's awesome. It's limited to 3,000. Pick up a copy. Awesome films. Alright, my buddy Dylan, if you haven't seen my unboxing from a few days ago, he did grab me the Universal Monster set. It's an awesome box set with like all the Universal Monster films in their own separate, like, I just like how it's like embossed and it stands. I like comes with this nice booklet. Yeah, I'm gonna be digging into these real soon. So thank you, Dylan, for that. You're the man. Again. And last up is the Ray Harryhausen gift set box set. I got this sucker on Hamilton Books for $20. This thing comes with the figurine of Yerman, if you could see him in there. There he is. Yeah, awesome stuff. Comes with Earth versus the Flying Saucers, 20 million miles to Earth, and it came from beneath the sea, which I reviewed all in my 31 days of horror. So check out those reviews if you like creature features, awesome stuff. Alright guys, like I said, it was more like a quality over quantity, this update, and I did pick up some good stuff though, I'll have to admit. That's stuff I like. So, if you have any questions about stuff, or you've seen any of the films I picked up, leave comments, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next month. Peace out.